Right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel in a 12 weeks out vlog. I weighed myself yesterday as I said I would, and that was 102.5, so another 700 grams down from check-in day on Friday, which was 103.2. So it's always then a second day after the refeed, another big drop. So that is, what were we? 104.1 to 102.5, 1.6 kilos down again. That 800 gram drop over the last couple of days, pretty good. On the screen you'll be seeing here just a couple of shots from arms. I just got a quick flex in as I was waiting for Malachi to change into his trunks, and then ran through a few mandatory in-person check-in 1 week out for him. So next week we're going up to Derby to take over the natural too and see how we stand up there. Definitely an improved package from the first show, which we got third. So always aiming for higher, always aiming for better. Good arm session went down with him. Just getting my final steps in now, final check-in to do after that as well. 2 more meals left for the day. 1 carb meal and then my beef and green beans for my final meal. Then it's leg day tomorrow. I'll catch you through it. Right, hopefully that is going to be in shot. I've got my 7-Up on hand because I am back from the dead. It was leg day today. On the screen you'll be seeing a few clips from that. Oh, what a session that was. We took an extra 2.5 kilos on the hat squat for a set of 9. Gonna run that up again next week. We'll see how I feel walking into the session, whether I go for the 10 or whether I go for an extra 5 kilos on top of that, and we go for the 260, which is close to the 7 plates, which would obviously the 7 plates would be 280. So 6.5 plates aside that'll be. So that'll be some good going. I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Well, getting back up there. It's been a while since I've really full send on the hat squat after the quad injury. Talking of back to 7 plates, the pendulum squat was there. 140 by 6 and assisted rep at the end. I was a bit disappointed with that one, if I'm honest, but back up with the 7 plates, baby. So we'll run that up again next week, aim for a 7-8, and just keep progressing that way. But really finding my groove again with the legs training, still progressing even in this harsh of a deficit, and getting down in terms of body weight. I am, as of Saturday, was 102.5, so that's about just shy of 10 kilos down total from my heaviest of the off season. My heaviest I weighed myself was 112.5, so 10 kilos down from my absolute heaviest that I recorded anyway. Then I finished off with the final quad movement, which was the squat press, up another 10 kilos to 4.5 plates per side. And that's what I said, like, I'm gonna do is keep adding 10, keep adding 10, keep adding 10 every week. And if I do that every week, it's gonna land me at 500 kilos at 4 weeks out. By then I'll be stripping back anyway. So that's the game plan behind the legs training itself, and that's how I'm gonna be able to keep progressing on that specific movement all the way up until the back end of the prep. Talking of back end of prep, I feel like I'm close to there in terms of how I'm feeling. I'm tired, especially after leg day. It really does take it out of you. Still on 25 minutes cardio as well. Steps around that 9,000 at the moment, and then yeah, just we pray for a new low on Wednesday when we weigh in, and then we got the high day on Wednesday. But before that, we got before everything, the pump shots on the screen. Side leg looking good. Front view, legs looking flat, but like I said, we're dropping some good weight now, so legs will flatten out a little bit, but the side profile looking good. I'm happy with how the hamstring was sweeping and creating that more circular look at the quad. That is the aim, right? We want the hamstrings to sweep just like the quads do. But like I said, before we hit the high day on Wednesday, we got 1 more to do tomorrow, and that is delts, so I'll catch you for that. Right, I am just out getting some steps in again. Shock horror. On the screen you'll be seeing a couple of clips from delts. I actually got stung by a wasp when I was out on some steps earlier. I was walking, I was like, oh, what's that on my ankle? And I'm just looking down, and as soon as I look down, I see this yellow and black thing just stuck wiggling around in my ankle. So lucky I'm not allergic, otherwise we could be in a bad place right now. But as you can see, we hit max reps with the 47.5s for 7 reps. Nearly got that 8th one. I just run out of like gas at that point on that one. And then 2 working sets, or both my working sets, on the prime shoulder press. 145 kilos there. So that's a load progression, extra 5 kilos on top. On the lower end of the reps, I believe 7 and 6 respectively. My memory's going already, but definitely that 6 on the second set. Regardless, I want to run that up to like a 10 on the first set and just try and match it on the second set. Golden hour, not too golden for me because my face is sweating. And then pump shots, happy with the pump, my waist is coming in, especially that front double, my waist is coming in nicely. Everything else is on its way as well, you can see on the side shots as well. And even that like classic front tricep, my waist cutting into my glutes, cutting into my quads and my hip is looking a lot better. Just keep digging away, keep chipping away. Tomorrow is non-training day, refeed day as well. So we'll see what we're weighing in the morning, and then I'll catch you for the big food. Right, so we weighed in at 101.6 this morning. That's a new low, all-time low. We were 103.2 on Friday, so that's 1.6 kilos down since Friday last week. 5 days, 1.6 kilos, pretty good if you ask me. I am just having my final meal today. It's been a good refeed. My final meal, I just had my eggs, 2 whole eggs, 40 grams of whey, 100 grams of cream rice coming in the form of the salted caramel, and then 25 grams of almond butter. Big final meal, wake up a bit more refreshed, revitalised and heavier, ready to go and smash back day tomorrow. There's a couple of pictures on the screen from my post cardio, posing around, still doing the 25 minutes. You can see me absolutely drenched and soaked. Went in there, a couple of calf exercises, abs, some back extensions for my glutes, then 25 on the stairs, pose around, a few pictures that you've seen there, then to a full day of eating and meetings. Right, I'm gonna get this down, mate, and I'll catch you tomorrow for back day. Okay, right, just about to jump on the call with the Empty the Tank team, but first we'll take you through the day. We weighed in at 102.8 kilos this morning, so that's a good jump up in weight, 1.2 kilos up. Feeling fresh, definitely put to good use today, because following that on the screen you'll be seeing the clips from back day. I say clips, it's one set of the prime upper back row, really getting along with it. You can see my back really stretching and driving up, work those mid to upper traps as well as my upper back, just the whole upper back in general, not to over niche it, over nuance it. Just really driving through the upper back. The majority of my training is lat focus, and that's just one that I really focus on the upper portion of my back, as well as of course the block pull where we pull a 230 by 5. So super happy with that. That's a big like milestone marker of lift for me, so we'll see how that progresses in the coming weeks. So that's something to run up, try and maintain my strength on that, because that's what's been building my erectors and like my lower back up. So hopefully we have that nice V taper on stage to match and be symmetrical and balanced with my lower body, because my hamstrings have come in quite quickly and they're looking quite large. So we need that upper back, we need that upper body and that back to be big to make it symmetrical and balanced, and that full V taper and X frame from the rear shots, which was a huge like detriment to my physique last time around. So it'll be testament to the progress we've made if that can come up and balance. But you can see on the pump shots on the screen that my back is definitely looking the best it's ever been. Twisting back double looking very good. Managing to like open up that front lat, you can see. The front facing lat, shall I say, one close to the camera. Back double biceps, managing to keep my lower lats on and engaged and flexed to like bring out that detail in that lower back area. And then the lat spreading. But yeah, I'm hungry. The day after the refeed is when it's worst. Tired, excited to jump on the call and catch up with the team, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for checking. Hopefully a big drop in a new low. Right, we've had a big old drop. We weighed in at 101.5 kilos this morning. On the screen you'll be seeing that alongside my check-in photos. Happy with the check-in, tightened up a lot, really learning how to flex those back shots. Hamstrings are popping from the rear in the back double and back leg, even in the back relax shot as well, to be fair. I'm just coming downstairs now to make meal 5, which is 40 grams of whey, 70 grams of cream of rice and 50 grams of pineapple. I love that meal. Bit of a weird one today. Let me just come outside a little bit. It's still nice and sunny at this time of the day. Yeah, like I said, I will come out in the sun though, just so there we go, quality's a bit better. Started off really well. Progress, upper pin on the pin loaded prime, pec deck, prep brain's hitting me already, the fog's coming. And then up another 5 kilos on the hammer strength press. I'm really enjoying this movement. It feels really good, progressing really well on it. And then we got to the Smith press. Warm-ups were flying, by the way. I was like, oh, this is going to be a sick top set. Top set begins, I do rep 1, flying. rep 2, I hear a or like more like a in my like rear delt rotator cuff. I just push through, fine, and then I come down on the 30 eccentric and I hear more like a tear. Oh fuck! So I do rep 3, and then I test out rep 4, and it just wasn't subsiding, it was sticking around. So I racked it, rear delt, rotator cuff area just hurting from the second I racked it. Took off my top, checked to see if there's any immediate swelling or bruising. There wasn't, and being how I am, I dropped the weight to like a plate and just pressed through. There was some pain through pressing through, but like in the right like position, it was fine. So I thought I can't be super torn. So I went on to the second exercise that you'll be seeing, being the gym flat press, and that was fine. No pain whatsoever. I was actually able to push a new PR and progression on that movement, which was great. Then moved on the rest of the workout. I had one more incline movement, which I was just super slow, super light with, tempo concentrics, pushing through with my chest as much as possible, putting as little tension and load through that area of my back as I could, as physically possible. Obviously you can do that a little bit with like a externally braced machine, but yeah, I just took it a little bit easy for the rest of the workout. Pump shots were pretty good, happy with those, especially the most muscular, looking pretty muscular for a new low. Yeah, that is that. So hopefully I'm a little bit better now. I've iced it a couple times, just going to chill out the rest of the day, see how we are, reevaluate in the morning. I've booked in an appointment with Jordan for Tuesday, just to get his expertise and opinion on it. Fucking hell. We'll go from there. He can assess it, test it, give me some physio work, some tissue work. I feel like it will just be a lot less inflamed tomorrow and just tight. So obviously get it loosened up, get it worked on, and just prioritise a week of recovery workouts. I'll assess it on Tuesday myself. Before I'll be training shoulders before the session, so getting in, see it's a bit painful there, just getting in that movement. I may even dead stop my presses and come away from dumbbells, just dead stop on the simple machine, dead stop on the prime, or even use the Atlantis where I can tuck in here, because I'm no pain whatsoever when I'm tucked in. It's just that external rotation where the rotator cuffs are externally rotated, obviously, that caused me a little bit of jip. So we'll see how that is. That'll be part of next week's vlog. Next week's exciting. Got some good news from Brad, which I'll leave for next week. Also on Sunday, heading to Malachi's second show of the season. We're a lot better and improving by the day, so we're going to come for some heads. Hopefully be a good showing again. I'm sure it will be, and I'll take you along for the journey. So I got cut off because of no storage, but I'll keep this brief. That's the end of the video. Hope you enjoy. If you do, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click the notification bell so you don't miss when we upload. Big news, big week ahead, and I'll catch you all for it in the next one.